how you think about stress matters. There were several studies that were done that when I heard about them, I thought, these are just the coolest things. There was a very large study that was done looking at how much people had experienced stress during the previous year and how they perceived stress. Was stress perceived as being harmful? Because oftentimes in nursing school, I know I was taught that it is, prolonged stress is bad for somebody. But what we found was, indeed, people who experienced high levels of stress and viewed it as negative did indeed have higher levels of dying earlier. However, those people who were under high stress but did not perceive it as being harmful had the lowest risk of dying of anyone in the study, including those who didn't feel that they were under stress. When we look at how to change our thinking, how can we reframe the degree of stress that we're under into something that is more beneficial, to recognize that when our heart beats fast, one of the things that happens if we think of stress as useful is that rather than constricting, the blood vessels dilate, and so you get more oxygen to the brain. There was a third study that was done where every major stressful life experience, people who felt that they were under lots and lots of different life experiences, increased the risk of dying by 30%, except for those of us who do what nurses do, caring for others, connecting with others, the ability to create social connections. And that's why it's important to look for that emotional balance. That particular group showed no stress-related increase in dying. And I'm a little bit of a nerd, so I like the neurochemical end of it. Oxytocin is a stress-related hormone. It is not the one that we always think about. We think of cortisol, we think of adrenaline, we think of other things that are related to stress. But oxytocin is the hormone that makes us want to connect, that seeks out human connection and support. And the physical effects of oxytocin are protective for us. And all of these are enhanced by our social connectedness. So what can you do as nurses to lessen the negative stresses and boost the positive? So to be able to focus on the positive end of it, the first thing is to listen to your body. Your body tells you when you are under a lot of stress, and listen to it and seek an intervention then. Also look for social support. Seek out other nurses, seek out family members, seek out friends, seek out people that are there for you where you're not necessarily taking care of them and they're not necessarily taking care of you. Reframe how you think about your stress, that it can be useful. And utilize coping mechanisms, self-care techniques, and stress management techniques. Monitor your mental health as well. Keep track of what you're doing emotionally and how you're feeling and how you're going to tell when you need to seek help for it.